Welcome everybody to Jirachi Rambles About E3. Yeah, so there is some Overwatch gameplay in the background, but we're actually focusing on E3 this time. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna talk about games that interested me. Popular, well, not especially popular, but like things I want to talk about, especially shit from PlayStation's E3, because or Sony's E3, which was pretty hype. Nintendo at this point, Nintendo's E3 hasn't been, but I actually want to do a separate video on that. But anyway, so let's start with. Well, I don't have EA because EA really didn't interest me all that much. Battlefield 1's trailer looked kind of cool. But the only reason I wanted is because of the horses and the battles with horses you could do. So, anyway, so let's move on to Bethesda, which, in my opinion, has the second best EA, the second best stream right now, with Quake Champions. If you don't know what Quake is, well, why do you not know what Quake is? That's my question. Oh fuck. Um, Yeah, if you don't know what Quake is, then you probably should just know, yeah, well, you should Google it and probably play it. Anyways, Ender Scrolls Remastered, which is basically Ender Scrolls Skyrim, but with graphics mods for console, which, why would you need that? That's like the biggest, yeah, why would you do that? But anyways, yeah, looks pretty good. It's basically just Ender Scrolls with mods for PC. But if you own Ender Scrolls and all DLC on either console or PC, well then you'll get a nice little free Ender Scrolls Remastered. Well, you gotta all DLCs though, so if you do not own all DLCs, then that sucks for you. Furthermore, Fallout. Fallout got a huge reveal. Well, huge if you want to call 3 new DLCs as well as Fallout Shelter update huge. Yeah. So, Fallout Shelter is getting its biggest update since release, with being able to send characters on quests, as well as just more new items. Which, when Fallout Shelter released for Android, because I don't have an iPhone, it was something I was really hyped about, something I really enjoyed to play on my phone, which I don't enjoy most games on my phone. Like, these things I'm playing on my phone are Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, so for Fallout Shelter to actually get me into phone games is actually pretty fine, pretty cool. Um, as well as oh yeah, so they also released a new like story DLC, which is called Nuka World. It looked actually really cool on screen, so I can't wait to hear more about it and actually play it. I didn't catch release dates actually, so well, that's sad. Yeah, there are also 2 new workshop. Well, one is workshop. I don't know if the other counts as workshop, but you're gonna be able to build your own vaults, which I had to talk with a friend about that, and he was going on about how that's stealing from mods, and I was like, dude, they are making shit with Fallout 4's engine, that's not stealing. But I don't want to go in that again. Yeah, the other one is actually working contraptions, elevators, all the hype shit. It's actually really difficult. Yeah, that's actually everything Fallout related. Is that right? Yeah. Oh no. I forgot one part. Fallout 4 and Doom VR are gonna be a thing, which they specifically set the Vive, so I don't know anything about Oculus Rift or the other VRs. I don't own a VR. I'm planning on getting a Vive, but that's literally everything. But yeah, talking on the subject of Doom, Doom got its first DLC, or well, it's gonna get its first DLC. Sadly, it's multiplayer only. In my opinion, the multiplayer isn't very good. Like, I found it to be a subpar, like, multiplayer. Yeah, I think it adds like a couple new maps, new monster, and a couple of these perk thingies. I don't know what those are all about, but yeah, that's what it's gonna be adding. If you own the pass or whatever it's called, the season pass, I was actually hoping for story DLC, but I was kind of a bit whatchamacallit, let down. I really hoped a new like campaign, more in hell or something like that, but we didn't get that. But that's okay. Well, actually, no, it's not. But furthermore, we also got more Dishonored 2, which is pretty cool. I never really played the first Dishonored, so yeah, this was actually the first time I saw Dishonored, to be honest. But it looked really cool. They had like Shadow Walk or Shadow Sneak or something like that, where the main character goes into like some shadow mode and kills literally everything. It looked really cool, so yeah, I probably get that, as well as if you pre-order Dishonored 2, you will get Dishonored 1 Definitive Edition for free. So there's also a limited edition which has the main character's mask in it. Which, if you Google the limited edition for this game, then you'll see it. It's actually, yeah, it's a cool limited edition. But anyways, moving on to Sony. Well, Sony's release or stream was a, well, The Last Guardian got a reveal date, which will be October 25, 2016. The Last Guardian was revived, or well, re-announced last year's E3, and now it actually got a release date for this year. Hideo Kojima was on stage, and there was a game with naked people and death crabs. I don't know how that will be working out, but a game with naked people and death crabs. People think it's like a survival sort of horror game, because they were all on the beach and there were death crabs and dead people, but that's what I saw on IGN and stuff. But well, that was part for Hideo Kojima. Crash Bandicoot returns. Yes, so after so many years, they finally acknowledged Crash Bandicoot again. Not in the way I would hope he would be acknowledged, but first off, the game gets a the first 3 games gets a remaster version for PS4, which, you know, everything that makes it looking better than the PS1, I'm fine with. However, they did the thing with my favorite franchise, my favorite Sony franchise, Spyro, and Crash Bandicoot is gonna be in Skyrim. A friend of mine was actually joking about this when I was like, Crash Bandicoot will return this E3, and he was like, Crash Bandicoot for Skyrim, Crash Bandicoot for Skyrim, Skylanders, and I was like, nah, Sony won't do that. Sony won't fuck up that bad. But they actually did. They actually did, which is, well, a huge disappointment in my opinion. But I actually, looking at my notepad now, I forgot to talk about something. and that is Elder Scrolls Legends from Bethesda. Elder Scrolls Legends is a collectible card game. What the fuck? Yeah, like I'm still playing this game. Like I didn't have any footage to actually use for this, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna play, and I am just gonna record this E3 video, which works for me. But anyways, Elder Scrolls Legends. It's a collectible card game. There are actually two collectible card games I want to talk about in this video. So, Elder Scrolls Legends, it will be free to play. It will come to literally everything. I think it's coming to consoles, PC, mobile phones. It will come to iPads, iPods. Do people still use iPods? I used the iPod back in the day. Yeah, it will come to literally everything, which, you know, I can't complain about that. It looked nice, it looked fun, so I'll definitely go play that. But not as much probably as the other collectible card game on this list, which we will be getting shortly when we are going to the Microsoft section. Anyways, they got a new PlayStation exclusive Spider-Man game. Like, I've never been really a Spider-Man fan, but the game looked actually pretty fun, it looked pretty good, so definitely gonna keep my interests on that game. Yeah, I think I actually have everything I want to cover from the section. Yeah, that's everything about the Microsoft section. So, or the Sony section I wanted to cover. Like there were some more things, but most about VR. Yeah, like most about VR games, which are really not. Like I want to vibe, but I don't care about a Sony VR. But yeah, and the other one was some kind of survival zombie style game. Well, that's what I got from it, and that's the vibe I got from it. Going over to the Microsoft section, the only thing I heard from Microsoft were the words exclusive to Xbox One and Windows 10. So they announced the well, they showed a bit of the Scorpio project, or whatever you call it, the Scorpio Xbox, and the Xbox S, which is a smaller Xbox. It's still fatter than the Xbox, the PlayStation 4, but what can you do? Yeah, they also talked about how they make you not buy the Xbox, as literally every single cool game they announced on E3 was available for Windows 10 as well, which well, yeah, they literally dig their own grave for this for the Xbox, which, you know, when you do that as a company, they literally revealed everything there was also available for Windows 10, which, you know, as Microsoft, you shouldn't do that, but that's probably something for the other day. So there was also Skillbound, which I didn't think I was interested in any of the games that were going to be revealed in this E3, but I was proven wrong. I was actually interested in two games revealed today, or well, yesterday actually, because it's now Tuesday. So yeah, I didn't think I was gonna be interested, but Skillbound, it looked really good. Gave me a Monster Hunter type of vibe, but on a much bigger scale. Yeah, that's that. I will leave some footage. Well, I will leave probably all the like a PC Gamer or EA posts about these games in the description below. Just so to be convenient. I am actually going to be a bit focusing on the game. Just gonna get these turrets up. Yes, okay. Next on the list is probably the thing I'm most hyped about for the Microsoft E3, which is Gwent, the game. So I love The Witcher 3. Witcher 3 is a phenomenal game. And now Gwent got its own game. I heard a bit of talk about Gwent being a standalone game, but I didn't think it would be a thing. But yes, Gwent's going to be a free-to-play, well, I think it's free-to-play card game. Yeah, and the closed beta will be in October or September, one of the two. And you can actually register right now for the closed beta, which, you know, I already did, so I will leave the page in the description below. And yeah, you can register for yourself. As far as I'm aware, like, not a lot of people know about that you can register, because a friend of mine was like, wait, what? That's a thing? And I was like, yeah, dude, that's definitely a thing. Also, my turret got destroyed, so that's useless. Yeah, I think this is actually everything. Well, yeah, unless you want me to talk about Minecraft. Something I was really like banging my head against the wall for was the Minecraft section of the Windows or the Microsoft whatchamacallit E3, because it was like, yeah, let's play together in Realms, and it was like, I have no I don't want to see this. I don't care about Minecraft on consoles and PC and literally everything Minecraft related that isn't for the PC version. So yeah, that was disappointing. It was also really bad executed in my opinion. It was like, yeah, look at my multiplayer server you gotta pay for on PC, but it will be totally free on console and everything else. And it was really cringy in my opinion, especially for Mojang. Oh well, Microsoft. But this is actually everything I want to talk about from the past E3 streams. There will be a Nintendo one because my love is still Nintendo, and there will be a Nintendo video later today probably. So if you enjoyed this little bit of me rambling about E3, then like the video. I know this is the most professional E3 video, but I wanted to actually talk about E3 a bit more and do a little video on it. So I did a little video. I got to play Overwatch, so that's always a plus. And yeah, Gwent. I'll leave the Gwent registry site on in the description below. So if you wanna, you know, sign up, you can. So I am Jirachi, and if you enjoyed this well video, please consider liking and hitting that subscribe button. I recently actually gained more subscribers, so it's happening. So Jirachi out.